Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to I Cannot Believe It's Not Gambling. Or I Can't Believe It's Not Gambling. This game was 99 cents on Steam, and I sort of had to play it, I feel like, because for $1, I had to. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like, I sort of always liked loot boxes, not ones for money, not ones for actual money, mind you, like, for paid money, I hate them, but, like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to keep these or not. Like, I actually hate, like, paid for money loot boxes. I totally love them, though, when they're, when you earn them with in-game currency. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've always loved them when they're in-game currency. Because it feels like a lot of games, the problem with in-game currency is they never actually explain what to do. Like, you have all this in-game currency and you just don't have anything to do with them. Okay, apparently I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I can sell them. Okay. I didn't realize this. Oh, okay. There's strategy involved, apparently, in this game. Okay. But yeah, I like in-game, like, when you buy it with in-game currency as opposed to paid currency. And the whole reason is, I need money. The whole reason I like that is, well, how do I put this? Like, a lot of games, the problem is that you play the game and then it never really, like, they suffer from the fact that they don't have any plan on what to do with all the currency. So they either need to find a way to use the currency better, or, you know, have something like this where you can just, you know, use the endless amounts of in-game currency you get from playing to actually, like, you know, to do something with it, I guess. This is probably not how you're supposed to play this game. I have no idea if this game's any good. I'm pretty sure this is just like lots of Steam achievements. That's basically what I'm getting at. What I'm getting from this game is that it's basically filled with Steam achievements. And I'm not sure if this is like amazing satire or like utterly complete bullshit. I have no idea. I have no idea. So I guess I should be selling everything as opposed to keeping it all. There's all these achievements, and I'm like, why are there so many achievements? I don't know. The other reason I decided to play this was because it was on my Steam recommendations or something, and I was like, okay, well, it's in my queue. I might as well check it out for $1. It certainly is a thing. It certainly is a thing, I'll tell that much. Of course, I'm also running out of fucking money, but... So apparently there's bigger ones. Oh my god, there's so... 10 million, huh? So what's this? Not BF2. Oh my god, it's fucking... It's not Earthworm, it's, this is how you make money. All these letters, but I don't know what they do. I remember playing this on my graphic calculator back in, high school. Does this give you fucking crates, or what? I'm equally as bad at this game as I was in high school. Apparently I've developed not at all. I've developed not at all in the many years that I've been on this earth, apparently. There's a 4 up there. Okay. What is this over here? It's like cut off by the screen, and I have no idea. Return to loot. Okay, we have 36 now. I have no idea what that is. Does that make me money? I don't... I've been here for like 10 minutes, and I've been here for 5 minutes, and I have no idea what anything is. I have no idea what this number is. I guess that's how many I've opened. I guess it's keeping with the game's theme that everything is super, everything is super, unclear. Because you're not supposed to know what you're doing. You're supposed to get addicted to just keeping everything. I guess that's the whole game? I think this is like... I guess this is just the entire game. This is just opening loot boxes. I'm not sure if this is amazing satire or horribly, like, I'm not sure if this is, like, good satire or if this is just doing the same thing and saying it's a joke, but it's not a joke. I don't know. Also, I've got, like, 40 achievements since I started playing this game. So basically we're just, like... Admittedly, this is probably the fairest loot box simulator ever, because you actually can make money from doing it. So we're actually making money now. We haven't gone bankrupt yet, the way we were in the beginning, so... I guess that means it's better than most? Okay. That says 31. Let's remember that. 31. What the fuck is outside? So that was 31. That says 1 up there. So remember, 31 is what we started at. PRI. Okay. Pride. Okay. I would say it was probably greed, but not pride, but whatever. Okay, it says 3 up there now. Does that mean... Now it's at 4. Again, I don't know if this is like clever satire or what. I don't know what that means. It says 5, so... What do your numbers mean? Okay, so it says 5. Gold 15. Okay, so it does give you gold. So, I suppose what we're supposed to do is keep opening loot boxes? Or are we supposed to play that? I don't know which. I guess that's... I guess the whole point is you open these, or you play that so that you don't have to sell things? Are we supposed to be, like, wearing, like, equipping this? Or something? I don't know what this means. We have hats. Oh. I guess this is a thing of TF2, I suppose? You have skins and hats. Okay. Even though they're the same thing. Oh, you skin these. Okay. So... if we had a hat... and a skin... you turn to this. Okay. It's a little bizarre, but okay. Again, not sure if clever satire or cashing in on horrible crap. I don't know. I'm actually somewhat curious to see what happens when you go up a level. Like, this is one of those games where I'm like, this is awful, and yet it's awful, and yet I'm still very curious. Alright, so now we're at cardboard. And these are worth a lot more. So, wait, does this have complete... Oh, they have new collections. Oh. So each one has its own collection. Wait. Yeah, 1,000. Wait, is this a new version of the same game? Now they go up by 2. A, C, C, O, M. Oh, it's gonna be accomplishment. Or at least accomplish. Money sign. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely accomplishment. Yeah. Again, still not sure if clever satire or... So we got 162 gold from that, apparently. Again, not sure if clever satire or not. Just keep everything. Keep everything. Okay, once you start moving, you can't stop, so... Alright. Curious, though. This game's confusing. I just... Again, I can't tell if... Can't tell if clever satire or not. Or if it's just garbage that's cashing in on the ill-conceived feelings of an industry. I don't know. Oh. Okay. So that's a thing. So the whole point is you play that. So we get more boxes. Okay. Well, for $1, I certainly have gotten my money's worth, I think. Yeah, I'd say for $1 you pretty much get what you're looking at. Honestly, I like gambling. I enjoy gambling as long as you understand that you're not going to make your money back. Usually, most gambling you're never going to make your money back. You sort of just have to learn how much you're willing to lose, and then once you know what you're willing to lose, don't gamble any more than that. It's sort of how you deal with Vegas, or like really anywhere that does gambling. Is you basically have to go in with an idea of what you're willing to spend and basically just consider that money lost. If you win, great, but most of the time you're not going to, so you might as well just consider any money you're going to spend on gambling a loss automatically and go from that perspective so you don't lose everything. You never want to You never want to go in with the idea that there's no limit on how much you're willing to lose. So you should always go in with an idea of what you're willing to lose from the start. At least that's my experience. And that way you can just enjoy it. It's, you know, like anything else, you know? You have a budget, you stick to the budget, and you enjoy it, you know? I think the people who lose the most tend to be the ones who go in with the idea that they have to win back what they started with, and that's just a way to keep losing. It'll just end up deeper and deeper into the hole. Oops. I've had friends who've done that, who in the past have done things like that, where they're like, I'm gonna go gambling, and I'm like, alright, and then they lose way more than they wanted to, because they didn't go in with, like, an idea of what they were willing to spend. I think this is a reference to Overwatch with the way this is done, I think. I want to say that's what it is. I want to say this is, again, like, this is supposed to be a reference to Overwatch. With the way that, like, it explodes upwards and does it like this. Although Overwatch wasn't even, like, the first game that did these. Like, the first game I remember to ever do things like this was, Counter-Strike or TF2, probably. Like, I remember Counter-Strike had a huge amount of, like, still does really, but still of, like, skins and everything. And TF2 had the hats, obviously. What else? Heroes of New Earth has, like, a pachinko machine built into the game for skins and whatnot, so I think the thing about gambling these days, or in gaming, is, like, you have to know how much gambling you're willing to have. Actually, you know what, that's not even the first time I guess that's the stuff I've seen for real money. But gambling's always been in video games. Like, in the original Pokemon Blue and Red, there was gambling in Celadon City? I think it was. You had the game corner, and they had slot machines. And then in Gold and Silver, I think they had other games there too, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's see, what else was there? I'm trying to think of other games that way back when that you had, like, gambling in, like, reasonable gambling. Harvest Moon always had gambling in it. Damn, Harvest Moon 64 had fucking horse racing in it, that you could bet on. And even in Harvest Moon DS, there's an entire, the first DS one, there's a, like, you can go play poker and blackjack with the harvest sprites. Like, heaven forbid that you have alcohol in these games anymore. Because, like, in Harvest Moon 64, like, one of the main tasks you could do was drink heavily so that you could outdrink literally everyone on New Year's. You could just get wasted, essentially. In Harvest Moon 64. But then they're like, no, we can't have alcohol in these games anymore. So they stopped having alcohol, but gambling is still in there, so I don't know. That's one of those weird things, I think, about gaming, where you have weird morals, where, like, nothing really makes sense. I wonder if you should just, like, sell everything? Yeah, this is one of those weird things where you actually seem to be making money after you collect everything. Like, once you're done collecting and you're just selling, you're basically guaranteed to make your money back, it seems like. So I don't know about this. I think the last thing I'm curious about is Okay, one more of this, and then... Right. Alright, so... If we just sell everything, what are the odds that we immediately make back what we made? Very good, as it turns out. So if you just sell everything and don't keep it, it seems like you're gonna make all of your money back. Which I guess makes this game really quick. Like, we're not really losing anything. Like, if anything, we're making money. I don't think this is how loot box is supposed to work. I think that's the only thing I don't like about this now that I think on it. Is like, if it should be a real loot box simulator, it should make it so you constantly run out of money. As opposed to, making more every time you do it. But then, I guess if you did that, then no one would continue playing the game? I don't know. For $1, though, I guess, you know, for spending $1 on this game. Yeah, for spending $1 on this game, I'm certainly, so we need 100k for that. Yes, it certainly seems like if you just sell everything immediately and don't keep it, like, you make a lot of money. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Probably could have been here like 10 minutes ago if I had just, The question is, do I continue to play this to get all the achievements? That's the question. Do I play all the achievements just so I can continue playing? Probably not. Probably not. Again, I seem to be making more money than I'm losing. Don't think that's how loot boxes are supposed to work. I'm not sure it's how loot boxes are supposed to work. I do sort of like the random fucking, like, guy yelling in the background, who I'm pretty sure is just, like, yelling from across a recording studio, and they just kept whatever weird audio they got from that. That's what I'm getting. That's, like, in the background, like, just some kind of woo-hoo! I'm like, I can't tell if they just recorded that and lowered the audio level, or if they, like, had some dude yelling from, like, 400 yards away, which is why it sounds like that. Not sure which. How many more are there? Oh god. Okay, so 10 million's the last one. We instantly make 3 times as much as we started with. Don't think this is how the game's supposed to work. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe this is their way of, like, realizing that no one would get to the end if they didn't make it, like, super easy to keep playing. Wish you could skip this. It's the only thing I wish. Okay, I just want to skip this part and just get directly to the selling. See how fast... Again, 5 times the amount we started with. Yeah, this is like the best gambling result possible, honestly. 1,000k. Just put 1 million. Don't put 1,000k. Why do games do that? It's not proper notation. It's not proper notation. It's not 1,000k, it's 1 million. 10 million. Yeah, they even have it like they have 10 million. But you must be this rich to ride. They have 10 million, but they use 1,000K for some reason. Is that a Dragon Ball? That's a Dragon Ball. They know that. I know they know that. There's no way they didn't know that. No way they didn't know this was a Dragon Ball. So kids, remember, if you have a dream, you too can make a game for $1 and have people play it, because of course they will. Because people like me are going to be super curious to see what's at the end. I can't believe I wasted as much time as I have on this game. And if you're still watching at this point, I'm amazed. This will probably be one of those games I upload randomly just because I was so curious about, like having another weird game to play. I imagine no one's gonna watch this, but it was one of those games where I was like, man, I got $1. Why not? I figured it would take like 20 minutes to play, and I was right. We'll give them credit though. They did stretch out a lot for $1. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna immediately uninstall this after I'm done recording. Come on. Cool. Open this one. It's just chess, that's all there is. I don't think it goes any further. I don't think it goes any further, so... Huh. Doesn't look like it, so I guess this is the end? Guess this is all there is, huh? Well, this is all there is. It only leaves 2 things left to do. Wait, what? That's a little curious. So you did Uncle Worm based around portals. Alright. That's interesting. I hate the fact that there's in a game that moves up and down, it feels a little weird that there would be movement. There'd be a fucking diagonal line in the middle. Anyway, I literally just want to get to 100 million, and I'm just gonna call it right there. It's been a nice little time waster. You know what? I would not be surprised if these guys made it to 100 million. This would be a fun little time waster if, like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, it would be great if they reminded me of, like, the, mobile games. Like, all the, what are they called? Not gacha. What are they called? The mobile games that, like, are kind of like, they give you stuff and then you redeem them and then you get things. It's like all the monster games or like the Final Fantasy games where like they want you to keep adding money so that you will try to get better stuff. Like all of them do that. Even yeah, I don't know what they're called. They have a name for them, but I don't know what they're called. But anyway, this episode's too long. And that's this game, I think. I think there's nothing else to it. So it's Potato. I love this. Potato does not look all that different from High Quality, honestly. I can't really tell a difference between the two. Okay, maybe it's a little more blurry, I suppose. Okay, that's it for this. This is actually gambling, or I can't believe it's not gambling, or whatever the fuck this game is called. It's $1 on Steam if you really want it. I think I've showed you the entire game. See y'all later.